we've hit the first one. What's your second one?
The second one, once you have a business team in place, it's very important to ensure that you will put in place a business system. A business system is something so critical in businesses today that a lot of small businesses forgo and do not look into. Why do you need a business system? You see, when you first must do, you build a business team, your team is going to come, your team is going to go. No individual is going to last with an organization for the rest of their entire life. Majority of employees, not Malaysian or in the world, they will last with an organization for about 2 years, and it's getting shorter and shorter.
Yes.
The younger they are, the faster they go. You give someone 300 ringgit, 400 ringgit, they disappear, and they go to the neighbor and your competitor. So business teams will come, business teams will go. Stay focused in continuously building the team and never be afraid of people coming and going.
Right.
More importantly is keep good people with you. Once you have that, build a business system. Because once you have a business system, which is your standard operating procedures, your processes of how you do your business. For example, if you are running a restaurant, make sure you have your recipes documented and standardized as to what is to be served, how it is to be prepared, how it is to be cooked, from first shop to the 10,000 shop that you'll be opening over.
So you just don't have to like depend to one cook, and if he goes or she goes, and then your business will
Fantastic. We should never be relying on people, but at the same time, they are so critical to our businesses.
Yes.
It's important to have a business team which is people, and at the same time, making sure that you have the systems in place. Because they're so good at what they do, it's all what we call tacit knowledge up in here.
Right.
What you do need to make it is to make it explicit knowledge, document it down, externalize it where you have processes in manuals as to how to do a specific action. If you're serving a customer, what's the first thing you do when they walk into your store? Greet them. Welcome to so-and-so.
That's part of the system.
For example, that will become part of the system, and that's what you need to have in place. So that whenever a critical business team member leaves, the process is there. Whoever comes on takes it on. You do not reinvent the wheel. So that's the first thing of organizations to sustain and grow its business is important to do. And furthermore, even better, why do you need a business system? When you have the business system, you can sell the business system as a franchise model or license your brand because you do so well in what you do. So business systems are critical for businesses to succeed and become a millionaire business because you have a system. And we can sell a system just like McDonald's, for example. It costs you 1.5 to 2 million just to own the McDonald's franchise itself because they have a business system.
Okay, now, right before we finish the segment, the third, do that a person can become a millionaire.
Very important. Once you have built a business team, you have built a business system, now ensure that you tag the system and your business team with a brand. Build a brand that is long-lasting, that is there to stay.
This is very, very challenging.
Very challenging. Why? Building a brand takes years. Screwing up the brand takes seconds.
Right.
So it's important for us to ensure that the system is followed as closely as you possibly can. And today the system is just the processes. The business team are the people who represent your business are becoming more critical as well because they are the ones speaking to the clients. It's the moments that's created between you and the customer. So building the brand, I will share with you 3 very specific things that you need to ensure that is done. First, you got to have a brand positioning. What is brand positioning? Very simple to make it easily understood. What do you want your customers to remember you by and you keep talking about it? For example, my company, Adson, we are the people development expert. So we want people to have top of mind. Every single time they think about Adson, they think about us being the people development expert. And that's what we do. We develop people and we're the expert in it. So it's as simple as that. And you talk about McDonald's, I'm loving it. That's it. It's as simple as that. You just want that simple tag positioning. So the first thing you do. Second thing is creating the brand personality of your brand. FYI is our organizations. What does FYI stand for? We're a fun organization, we're a young organization, and we are an innovative organization. So you got to have a personality that people can relate to, and that's what you want to convey your message across. Lastly, the third thing that you want to do is your brand promise. Every single time I deal with your business and your brand, what do I get out of it? You want to ensure that you're promising people something that you can deliver. So our organization brand promise is helping people grow. So that's what we do, and that's what your organizations must have. You gotta have a brand positioning. You want people to remember what you are about. You want to ensure that they can feel your personality. That's what kind of people that you have in your organization. And lastly, you got to have a brand promise, because every single time I use your service, I pay for your products and services, this is what I want to feel. And that's what the promise is about.
All right.
Okay,
Well, there you go.
cool.
Very simple way of becoming a millionaire. But of course, Ernie, I think next time we invite you, we'll talk about how a normal layman can become a millionaire. Not with a business, but as a layman themselves. I'm sure you'd be able to share those tips with us.
Most definitely.
All right. Okay, Ernie, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
your
so
time
much,
today.
Annie.